What makes a car ugly? Is it the weird styling, the funky design details, or perhaps functionality taking priority over aesthetics? Well, in this video, we'll be looking at 10 of the ugliest cars ever made and discussing what exactly went wrong with their looks. These vehicles made it past the drawing board into production, but probably shouldn't have. Let's get started. What does a creepy clown car, a 50s-era toaster oven, and something designed by Picasso have in common? Well, they all come pretty close to describing the bizarre-looking vehicles you're about to see. We're unveiling the top 10 most hideous hunks of metal ever to disgrace the automotive world. These 10 unfortunate eyesores range from confusing concept cars to production nightmares that somehow got the green light. Think you've seen ugly before? Trust us, you ain't seen nothing yet. Number 10. Chevrolet SSR. Up first is the Chevrolet SSR. This one tried to be 3 types of vehicles in one: a pickup truck, sports car, and convertible. But the result was more of a mashup than a cohesive design. With its bland body cladding, awkward proportions, and unclear identity, the SSR failed to entice buyers. Even a powerful 400 horsepower V8 couldn't get people past the styling disaster. Chevy discontinued it after just 3 model years due to poor sales. Making vehicles is tough enough without trying to blend disparate styles, right? Number 9. Bufori Geneva. At number 9, we have the Bufori Geneva, which takes an insane 9,000 man-hours to produce, but somehow still turns out ugly. For that amount of labor, you'd think it could at least look passable. But no, the Geneva awkwardly melds retro-style cues with a modern luxury car body. The result looks disjointed, almost like a design student's first attempt. Number 8. Aston Martin Lagonda Shooting Brake. Wow, look at the Lagonda shooting brake! This one aimed for imposing and bold but totally overshot into gaudy territory. Between the exaggerated wedge shape, odd proportions, and flashy detailing, it simply tries too hard. It's like the designers got carried away adding every styling trend they could think of. What do you think? Could a few tweaks have saved the look, or was this too ambitious from the start? Number 7. Volkswagen Type 181 The Thing. Heading into our second half at number 7 is the VW Type 181, nicknamed The Thing. Now, we love quirky cars, but even this is beyond weird. The military-inspired body resembles a metal box on wheels more than a road-going automobile. And what was VW thinking selling this to the public? Surely there were better options than this Spartan, function-over-form design. Sometimes, following our creative impulses goes a bit too far. Number 6. Pontiac Aztek. The legendary Pontiac Aztek. As SUVs grew popular in the early 2000s, Pontiac tried leaping aboard the bandwagon with this vehicle aimed at young, active buyers. It actually featured clever versatility and cargo solutions ahead of its time, but the exterior? Yikes. The Aztek's panels and details feel randomly stuck together without cohesive theme. It's like Pontiac let the engineers design the bodywork. Cool features can't outweigh aesthetics, something the Aztek learned the hard way before discontinuation in 2005. Number 5. Morgan Aero 8. Our 5th place ugly car comes from Morgan, a company known for vintage-styled roadsters. But trying to update that classic look for the 2000s Aero 8 led to questionable design choices. Those awkward circular headlights and weirdly tapered wheel arches don't fit a contemporary car. And the tacked-on Lexus-style taillights make the rear end look aftermarket. We applaud the effort at moving Morgan's aesthetic forward. However, the execution could have used refinement before production. Number 4. Toyota Mirai. In the number 4 spot is the Toyota Mirai hydrogen fuel cell vehicle. Now, its powertrain technology is actually quite innovative, but the styling? Not so much. The Mirai's wild lines and creases make it look like styling wasn't the first priority, and the gaping grille combined with narrow headlights result in awkward front proportions. Form-following function is understandable to an extent, but shouldn't Toyota's flagship eco car look more polished? At least the 2nd-gen model addressed these flaws? Number 3. Bugatti Type 101 Exnergia. Now, Bugatti makes some truly stunning vehicles these days, but back in the 1960s, this Type 101 concept missed the mark completely. Meant to revive the brand post-World War II, Virgil Exner's design tried referencing classic Bugattis, but did so clumsily. Those bizarre scallops and tacked-on fins feel totally uncohesive, and using Ghia for construction rather than Bugatti's dedicated coach builders was questionable. Not a great comeback compared to Bugatti's later models, wouldn't you say? Number 2. Nissan Cube. Coming in second place is Nissan's polarizing cube. Meant to appeal to urban hipsters, it features love-it-or-hate-it styling with an asymmetrically oval silhouette. Window lines and details feel randomly placed, like a rolling sketchbook doodle. And its mobile device-inspired dash looks ripped from a concept car. Yet functionality does shine through. The cube's boxy interior space can haul plenty of gear. Number 1. The world's ugliest car is the Fiat Multiplay. No other vehicle here matches the Multiplay's sheer awkwardness. 3 seats up front, narrow greenhouse styling, those hideous wheel arches, the list goes on. It feels like a design student's first attempt. Despite its practicality, there's no excusing that face only a mother could love. We have to congratulate Fiat for actually getting the Multiplay through production looking like this. It's in a league of its own for ugly cars. Well, those were 10 rides even their designers probably wish they could take back. Have a favorite ugly car we missed? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to see more automotive wonders in the future.